2 local news stories and Robot Olympics on this week's Between the Bytes. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Between the Bytes, where we're not as smart as your average nerd. I'm Sandra Smith.
And I'm Gary Arnold.
This week I'm filling in because we've really decided to just kick Arash out. He's not very
So hard to
dependable.
work with.
Yeah, he's not dependable. We can't ever fit into his schedule. So there might be some rotating hosts, or I might just sit in. We don't know yet.
Stay tuned. Our first story this week comes from Jive, a local Utah startup that is a VoIP provider. Jive was recently acquired by the go-to meeting provider LogMeIn. LogMeIn acquired Jive for $342 million in cash. Quite the acquisition. Jive hasn't been around for very long. They've only raised $16 million or so in funding before now, and they are now joining this telecommunications giant. Good for them.
Next, we'll talk about Plurasight. It's a e-learning software where you can go ahead and learn a bunch of different skills. They are building a 350,000 square foot building in Draper. It's close to where Health Equity is right now. It should be completed in late 2019, and it will bring 2,400 jobs in the next 10 years.
Great news for Silicon Slopes. Our last story is a fun one coming from the Winter Olympics. There is a team put together to compete in a robot Edge of Ski robot challenge. 8 teams came together to compete for $10,000 in cash in sending a little robot down a ski slope to see if it could make it through the flags. Most did not. We have nothing to fear from skiing robots anytime soon, but they're still fun to watch anyway.
This week in tech history. February 13th, 1946, the first electronic computer was unveiled at the University of Pennsylvania.
And on February 12th, 1877, Alexander Graham Bell unveiled the very first operating telephone to the public.
February 12th, 2001, the Near spacecraft touches down on 433 Eros, first spacecraft to land on an asteroid.
That's it for this week's episode. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.
See ya!